Hello, my crafty friends. It's Michelle, the Southern Shell, and I have a Crafting Our Award video for you today. Our hosts are Tasha with Sunflower Tasha, Joanna with Joanna's DIY Life. Their guest host this month is Sharon from Grace's Neighbor Sharon. This is on the last Friday of every month, and it is an open collab playlist. Now let's gather our supplies and jump right on into my project. Here is a quick list of supplies I used for this craft. So I started with high hopes and grabbed several things around my desk here and thought I was going to create a few different things. I didn't. I created a set of coasters. So I have here some cardboard coasters I've had in my stash for quite some time. I think I got these at a thrift store, but they're cardboard and they're a little high gloss there. I have some scrapbook paper from my stash. Y'all know I've got some of that. And then what I did is I came in and I'm just going to go ahead and turn this over and trace out 6 of these onto the back of my scrapbook paper because I'm just going to trim it out. Once I had those all traced, I came in with my satin Mod Podge and I'm putting a coat down first on the tops of these coasters, and I'm going to just layer this on here nice and get a nice medium-sized coat. It's not thin, but I wanted it to be able to grab that paper. So I'm going to put that on the top of those, set them aside, and let them dry. And now I have the papers that I just rough cut out, and I'm going to use my dishwasher safe Mod Podge, and I'm going to take that and brush it all over the back sides of my pages here. My paintbrush fell apart, and I'm like, I'm still going to use this little puppy because it worked just fine. Once I had all of my papers cut and Mod Podged on the back side of that, I set those aside and let them fully dry as well. That those are all dry, I'm coming in with my stiff felt and I'm taking a mechanical pencil and I'm drawing around the dry coasters there onto the felt, and I'm going to cut out 6 pieces. Once I have everything cut out, now I have these pieces that have the dry Mod Podge on them. I'm going to take the paper and lay it pretty side down so the back side is facing up. I'm going to take the coaster and lay that down on top of it so that I have the back side facing up. And I'm just going to use my heat press there to give a quick adhere to that paper by heating up the back side. That way I knew it was right in the center of my paper and I knew it wouldn't move on me. Then I flip it over and iron that top part down. I'm going to do that with all 6 of my coasters here. Lay that paper down, lay my coaster on top, make sure it's all lined up. Then I heat up that coaster on the back side, which helps to reactivate the other side with the Mod Podge on there. I'm going to now flip it over and we are going to iron this side down as well. Once I had those all ironed on there, there's a couple ways you can trim these out. I have some of Tim Holtz scissors here, and I just come right on up to around the edge and I trim this out, and it's very easy to do this. It does not, because the cardboard coaster is firm enough, I don't have any issues with that. You can also come in with your zip sander, your finger sander, and you can sand down and away from your coaster. Now, I did not prefer this method because it is a cardboard coaster, so it is not strong that it can handle any that sanding for long periods of time. And since it's regular paper, not tissue paper, it does take a little bit more effort on there. So I found that using the scissors and cutting it first, and then coming and making sure everything was even worked best. Now I have the felt pieces, and I'm going to take the back side of my coaster here. This is the back side. I'm going to come in and we are going to spread this dishwasher safe Mod Podge thickly, nice and thick, all over the back side of our coaster. Any extra there I put on the felt piece itself, laid it down and used my hand to press it down, set it aside, and let that dry. I'm going to do that with all of these pieces. Nice thick coat of Mod Podge dishwasher safe. This is going to help with your coaster. It's going to help hold that felt in place, and it's going to protect that cardboard underneath that felt. We're going to set those aside. I placed placed my glue bottles on top to help hold it down. Once those were dry, I'm going to go ahead and iron those down once again, just to help activate and make sure all of those edges are glued down. I will repeat the same process with all 6 of my cardboard coasters here. So to give these a little more strength around the edge to cover the cardboard edge, I did put some Mod Podge around there, but I'm going to come in with my hot glue and some of this thick jute rope here, and I'm just going to hot glue this all the way around the edges of these coasters. This is going to give me an edge to seal in when I put the dishwasher safe Mod Podge over the top of these coasters. So you see here, I'm just laying that hot glue down, and then I'm just going to take that rope and lay it right on the edge of that coaster, giving this a finished look all the way around. This also helps to cover up any of the white from the bottom of the felt that we have on there, so that that felt's not going to damage your furniture. The rope is going to give a nice barrier between those as I add the Mod Podge on. I'm going to cut that rope, and then I'm going to stick some hot glue into the center of it, twist it with my fingers, and then I will finish laying that down with the hot glue and laying it right onto the edge of our coaster. Once you have all those done, this is where you're going to come in now with your dishwasher safe Mod Podge, and I'm going to put a good coat on here. I'm going to come in and it's a thin coat to start with because of the paper. We've got the paper on the top of the coaster there, and I'm just moving that Mod Podge all the way out to the edge, covering the edge of where that rope is actually meeting on the coaster. I'm going to do that with all 6 of my coasters here. And this is after 2 coats, and they are still finishing to dry. And remember, your dishwasher safe Mod Podge is going to take like a month to totally cure. So these should be ready for 4th of July by the time they are all cured. I will probably come in with another coat and then sit and wait. Hey y'all, it's Michelle. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, and if you can, hype. It really does help my channel. So if you like what you're seeing, think about following me on Facebook. I'm also on Instagram. You can check out these QR codes here. If you'd like to support my channel, you can join my YouTube, or you can subscribe for free. You can also buy me a coffee, which helps support my channel as well.